Hi everyone, I wanted to create a practice for us today, June 1st, to try to bring ourselves off the edge a little bit and back into the middle. We have a lot of things going out of control, out of our control, out of a lot of people's control. And that just frays the edges to a degree that we haven't seen, most of us, in our lifetimes. So we turn to this practice as sort of a way to knit ourselves back together internally, individually, so we can go back out there and help make a difference. Things are coming to light like never before. We're seeing what needs to be done way more clearly in our country. How we need to show up and step up in ways maybe we haven't never done before. So that takes a tenacity, and you can't just willy-nilly run out there if you're feeling unready. So come to the practice always to remember that inside of you, inside of me, inside of all of us is a place of peace, is a place of strength, is a place that connects us all together. Right, so please today I have 2 blocks, a strap, a blanket, and we'll get started. Take a nice seat, close your eyes, lean back, rest into your bones. Bring your index fingers and thumbs together and rest your palms on your thighs. Take a deep breath in to fill up and a long breath out to empty. Inhale to fill, wide, potent breath. And exhale to stillness at the bottom. Inhale to fill up. And exhale. Lean back. From your belly. Lift up. Bring your hands together at your heart. Lift your heart toward your thumbs. Lift your elbows a little so your shoulder blades widen, like the wings of your heart. And take a deep breath in and exhale. And rub your palms together, generate some warmth and some heat. And then lightly cup your hands over your eyes and lean back. A little bit of darkness. Tune into your breath. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bringing your hands right back to your heart as the light streams back in. Inhale. Full and wide. And exhale all the way out and down. Release your hands. Gently open your eyes and take your arms up to the sky. Steeple your index fingers, or you can keep your hands wide. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, dip over to the left. Keep your ears between your arms, stretch your knees forward, and then root down through your pelvis. Inhale, come back up. Switch your fingers, interlace them the weird way. Steeple, reach, and dip over to the other side. The knees root and move away from the pelvis. And root down and come all the way back up. Go up high, and then arms right down by your sides. Bring your hands to the backs of your shoulders. We're just going to make some circles. One direction, and then the other. Elbows touch-ish, they don't have to touch, and go out wide, and come back in, and go out wide, and come back in. This time take a little bow, chin to chest, round the back. Exhale, inhale, open, take the elbows back and the heart high, maybe a little gaze up, sternum up. Exhale, dip in. Inhale to open, wide, back, like you could tap the elbows behind you. And exhale, round in. Come back to neutral. Take the arms back up, turn your palms forward, bend your elbows, and make little baby circles here. Just feeling the back of your heart with each lift of the elbow, and go the other way. So tuning into sensation and breath, and just remembering the settled place on the earth. Take a deep breath in, reach up, and then bring your arms down by your sides and roll the shoulders. Take your left arm up to the sky, turn your body to the right, bring your left hand to the outside of your right thigh, your right hand to the floor, the block behind you. You can also come to your low back or wrap it around your back and bind with your left inner thigh. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, feel your breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise up. And exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale. And switch your legs. Left leg in front of the right. Right arm goes straight up. Dial over toward the left. And hand to the outside. Right hand anywhere behind you to the low back, or wrap it around to the right inner thigh. And take a deep breath in to go up. Exhale to twist. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. Up. And exhale to twist over. And come on back to the middle. And exhale. Take the shoulders up and back a few times. One direction and then the other. Bring your hands behind you. Tented fingers, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart, lift your gaze a little bit, draw your elbows toward each other, and just roll side to side along the collarbones, just dialing from one side to the other. Okay. And then come on back to the middle and exhale. Coming forward now, take your forehead to the block. If it feels better for you to have the right leg in front, just switch it out. Either one is good leg. And bow forward to the floor, the block. Inhale to come up. And exhale your breath out. We're going to sit up on the block in Virasana. So the block goes this way, and you sit right on top of it with your knees forward. You might sit up on more than one block. If this bothers your ankles, you can put a rolled towel under there. If it bothers your knees, you can put a blanket between your knees and thighs. Or you can sit instead like this. Okay, roll the shoulders back, take the left arm up to the sky, root the shins. Bring your left fingertips right above your right ear. Bring the right shoulder up and back, turn the arm back and the palm up. Bring your right thumb to the middle of your palm and enclose your thumb with the rest of your fingers. So you're making like a fist with a thumb inside of it. Right arm bone back. Inhale, rise up through the top of your head, and exhale very gently, dip over to the left. On an inhale, press your fingers and head against each other. Hold it there when you exhale. Again, inhale, press your head and fingers gently against each other. And this time when you exhale, release the press. You might feel your head go a little bit more gently to the left. Right arm moves back. Give that right arm a little bend in the elbow. And then press your head into your fingers and slowly come up. Bring the right arm forward and undo the hand. And take it down. Right arm up. Bring the fingers above the ear. Roll the left shoulder up and back. Take the arm out to the side and then back a little to spread the collarbones. Left thumb into the palm of your hand, and then the fingers enclose the thumb. Bring that back with a little bend in the elbow. Inhale, rise from your low belly up through the very top of your head toward the sky. And then exhale very gently, dip right ear toward right shoulder. On an inhale, press your head into your fingertips into your head. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, press your head and fingers against each other. And this time as you exhale, release the press and just let the head go where it's going to go. Maybe even further to the right. And then inhale, lift the head a little, bring the left arm back towards center. And all the way up, undo your hands and arm. And roll the shoulders. Right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. And chin to chest. And right ear. And chin to chest. And left ear. And then come back to the middle. And think of your sternum here that you're going to lift it up. And maybe your chin lifts, maybe your gaze lifts. Up to the sky, big breath in. And then exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift your sternum, lift your heart, lift your gaze. And exhale to round. One more inhale to lift. This can be just an easy, simple lift or even more. And exhale to round. And then come back to the middle and just roll your head around in some mini semicircles. And come back up. Interlace your hands behind your head at the base of your skull. Draw your elbows a little forward and your armpits back. With your hands, try to lift your head up off your neck, give it some traction. Bow a little and bring the ribs in and the belly back. Root your tailbone and then slowly, keeping all those actions, come back up. Draw your elbows back and your armpits back. Keep a lift from your head off of the neck. Take a deep breath in as you pull your fingers away from each other isometrically. And exhale. Getting a real lift here through the cervical spine, all the way from the belly, all the way up. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And take your arms up to the sky, full breath, and arms down by your sides. Come off the block. And we'll take a downward dog to stretch that out, or you can stay on all fours if you prefer. Walk the knees back, curl the toes under, and come up with bent knees. Press your hands down, back, and away from each other. Lift from your belly. Slowly straighten the legs, lifting from your kneecaps. Move the top of your thighs back and your heels toward the floor. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bend your knees again. Move your inner thighs back and apart, as though you had a block between your thighs and you wanted to drop it. And then keep that action. Lift the belly. Slowly lift from the kneecaps and draw your heels toward the earth. And then root from the core of your pelvis down your leg bones into your feet. And from your heels, pull up toward your sitting bones. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring your knees to the floor for some cat tilts. Hold on, I have to check the music here. All right, from all fours, take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, gaze toward your navel. Inhale, forward, look up. And exhale to round. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round it out. Come back to the middle. Toes together, knees wide. Child's pose. Coming down to the block or the floor. Pause and breathe here. Allow your breath to be steady. A breath that you can feel. A breath that you can hear. Really, more than anything, a breath that you know has the quality of cleansing, of reminding, of settling. And slowly come up. You're going to take your block, just kind of at your belly button, and lay down on it. So if I could show you where it is on me, it's kind of right here between my hip bones, with my belly button right sort of in the middle of it. But find your way onto this in a place that feels comfortable to you, and it may be on your blanket or a pillow instead. You're going to find this place. Oops. Take your feet back. Lift your heart. Palms are on the floor. Elbows under your shoulders. Press your hands down into the earth, your forearms down, and pull isometrically from your wrist back to your elbows so your heart moves gently forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Drop your chin just a little toward your chest and move your throat back and your cheekbones back. So your gaze is out in front, but you're not cranking on the neck. And an option here to bend your knees and just windshield wiper a little side to side to massage the belly. You can go as far over as it feels okay for you. Get into the psoas a little bit. And side to side. Our gut is called the second brain. It carries a lot of wisdom and knowing. And so we want to tap in there often to get a hit of something that our mind isn't privy to. Okay, come back to the middle. Come on up to all fours. And just feel how that feels. Take your knees a little wider, just wag it out side to side. We'll come back to downward dog to stretch that out. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees. Keep the knees lifted. Pitch your sitting bones to the sky. Press your hands down away from each other and back. Lift your belly. Pull your feet back. And your hands forward. Keep your ears between your arms. Move your ribs toward each other. Take your pelvis up toward your chin and your belly toward your spine. Straighten your legs, lifting from the kneecaps. Heels come toward the earth. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So from the core of your pelvis, feel the energy move down your legs into your feet. And then without moving your heels, imagine you are plucking your heels up off the floor. They don't move. They're still on the earth. But energetically, your heels are lifting up toward your sitting bones. Soften your heart. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bend your knees. Bring them to the floor. Walk them back a little bit. Bring your hands slightly forward. Turn your fingers out. Feed your heart forward. Take a breath. And then lower down slowly, elbows in toward each other. Flatten your feet. Hands by the low ribs. Curl up. Cobra. And bring it back to child's pose. Come back to all fours. Take a seat. Come onto your back and bring your knees into your chest. Rock gently side to side. Feel the earth. From where you are, you might hear some birds. From where you are, you might smell something like a lilac or something delicious on the stove. Bring your attention to what's happening right now. This sound, this smell, this touch, this feel, this breath. Feet to the floor. Take your feet wide on your mat, arms out to a T. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, draw your knees to the left, your chin to the right. So each leg is separate from each other. They're not touching. And then inhale to bring your knees back up and over to the other side. Shifting. And then bring it all the way back up and exhale. Both knees in. Hands behind the thighs, lift your legs up. Roll around on the ankles a few times, one direction, and then the other. And then bend your knees and bring your feet to the earth. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, arms out to a T. A different twist this time. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, both knees come over to the right ankle on top. If that's too much, just bring the foot to the floor. Turn your torso, gaze to the left. With each exhalation, allow your bones to settle. Allow the right side and the left side of you to find the place in the middle where they join. Inhale, bring it up, and exhale. And take it to the other side. Left ankle over the right knee. Big breath in. Then bring the knees over to the left. Down your torso, over to the right. There will always be things pulling us in many directions. There will always be things pulling on our heartstrings. There will always be things pulling us apart from each other. Inhale to come up and exhale. At some point we decide when we're going to step in the ring and start to make a difference for what we care about the most. Whatever that is, whoever it's for. Eventually we come away from our middle and move into the middle of our communities, of our towns, of our families, of our worlds, so that we can take care of each other. Bring your hands to your belly. Take a deep breath in and breathe right up into your hands. And then exhale all that breath out. I'll keep your right hand on your belly. Take your left hand to your heart. Take a deep breath in, filling from your low belly all the way up into your heart. And then exhale from your heart down the middle into your hands. And keep doing that. Close your eyes. Shavasana can lengthen your legs. Might take a blanket and bring that underneath your thighs or pillow for your head. Bring both hands to your heart. On your next breath, just fill up your heart right into your hands. Heart for feeling, heart for knowing. Hands for holding, hands for doing. The rise and the fall of your own breath. Release your hands when you're ready. Bring them beside you. Shavasana. You're welcome to turn the computer off now and stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Otherwise, we'll do a short one together and then come up to sitting. Find a place for your shoulders to rest, your shoulder blade, so your heart has a cozy home. Close your eyes and rest. Take a deep, deep breath in and a long breath out. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll around on your wrists, your ankles, your jaw. Feel your breath moving through you. When you're ready, bend your knees, bring your feet to the earth. Roll to your right and curl into a little ball. With your eyes closed, use both hands to press up to a comfortable seated position, long through your spine and your neck. Take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale into this quiet place. Maybe knowing it for the first time. Bring your hands together at your heart. Love is a conqueror. Love conquers fear. Love conquers hate. May we tap into the love within us. The love for ourselves, the care and compassion for ourselves, so that we may go out into the world to care and love and bring peace. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you walk through this world with freedom and with ease. Bring your hands to the center of your forehead. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. When you're ready, lift your chin. Release your hands. Open your eyes. Thank you for joining me today.